like ding, ding, ding. I don't know. And then I was driving back, and I didn't really think too much. I just thought, okay. But then I was like, with the whole COVID-19, it really set 217 recovery back because we had fundraisers planned where, we were going to do bus trips to the White Sox and the Cubs we were going to do something with in September. Who knows? Probably nothing with the Tigers because that was on Chris's list of things to do. And not that he can't get it done. Maybe he's more of a Red Wings guy. Maybe he wants to go to, but who knows what even is going on with sports right now. So all that stuff, golf tournament, all that stuff is out the window, and that was going to fund us. And we were going to do 217 recovery rides. We're going to take people to AA meetings. We were going to do it up, and
but we're going to do still, just we don't know when.
This is what we're going to do this year, but obviously everything's got pushed back, and funding is now like, like how long are people going to stick around wanting to do all this stuff for free? Of course, I've been doing it for free for a year now, and it doesn't bother me. It keeps me sober. I like it.
Right.
But at the end of the day, we could help a lot more people if this was what we did, 7 days a week. We're kind of do it all the time, but to actually focus on it and not have to worry about going to work a 9 to 5 and then do this and that and that. Oh yeah. And then this is like on the back burner. Oh yeah. We're trying to move 217 along and trying to help other people and get them to meetings, and, free rides to meetings, I think is huge for people. You get busted, whether it be alcohol or not, they take your license, Oh yeah, but you got to hit 10 meetings a week. Wait, what? How am I supposed to do that? Oh, figure it out. And in upper Michigan, like Petoskey area, it's hard. I mean, they got like a little pickle bus or whatever, but that stops running at some point, and at some point I think it's like 6 o'clock, meetings are at 7, and it's just hard for people to get places. And I think that transportation is huge up there. And that's what we're going to do. Like you said, we're going to do it. And then, Ryan has always been talking about doing recovery houses. And I think that there is a couple good ones, and there's some that aren't so good. And not that I would put together the perfect one, but it'd be pretty damn close. I'm not going to lie. But, my mom's like, yeah, maybe this is a blessing in disguise too. Like maybe like this loan that you might get or might not get for 217 recovery, maybe you'll get more, and maybe you'll find the perfect house and blah, blah, blah. And I was just thinking, like, the other day we drove past this big ass house, and you had mentioned something about, oh, that'd be a good recovery house. I did. And I laughed it off. Ha ha. But I mean, who knows? I mean, it's just those little things. Like, I don't even know I was driving on that road.
I know.
I mean, I know why, but I mean, I first to come across that and then pull into that driveway. I don't know. It's coincidences, little things like that I find myself doing that I have no idea why I'm doing it, unless it's just God going, here you go, man. Like, I'm gonna show you what could be yours, and think big. And my mom said, you're not thinking big enough. You think you're thinking big enough, but you have no idea what God has in store for you. And I think that's true for everybody. And not that everybody is going to make a podcast or to, have a kick-ass website and do stuff like that. But I mean, whatever it is that you do, whatever you find joy in, however you can give back, maybe it's building swing sets for kids who are less fortunate, like maybe that's something that'll be great for you. The woman that helped you with the apartment, her name is Kim.
Yes.
Kim,
like, shout out to Kim.
Like that, she didn't help us because that was her job. She helped us because it made her feel good. She wants to make a difference in someone's life just like we do.
Yeah.
And, don't give up on faith in people, because there are people out there that's their job. This is what they do, and this is the rules, and blah, blah, blah. But then you have the other people who care and don't give up because those people are out there. And yeah, you might have a lot of doors slammed in your face, but you know what? Probably not going to be the best fit for you anyway.
And the thing is too, is she was like a blessing, because it was like time after time, it was like, I'm like, hear me out. This is blah, 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 the situation. This is what, where I'm at. This is what we're trying to do. And, we want to, we were trying to get this apartment. Same situation. Nothing's changed. Same story, different place we're applying to. And, I flat out was like, I didn't want to pussyfoot around the whole thing again. I just told her everything, what was going on. And she's like, she listened, she listened, and she's like, I mean, there's some stuff that's out of people's hands. I get that part. But I mean, she was just like, maybe there's, maybe I'll just pass this along, to, regional and like let them like look it over. I mean, we had to do some extra work. We had to, kind of write a narrative of exactly what happened and, what we were doing today. But hey, it worked out. You know what I mean? Like, we have that chance now and to prove ourselves as pillars of the community.
Yeah.
In a new apartment, and it's exciting and it's amazing, and I actually just took it upon myself to just tell her thank you, that thanks for having faith in us, and it's a blessing. So stuff like that does happen. Mm-hmm. It's like the promises.
I'm pretty excited too, because there's actually going to be a studio now.
Yeah, I know it, right?
Real sweatshop studio, like for 217 recovery.
You say sweatshop, it's not really a sweatshop. It's just
there's no
workshop.
chains on the floors or nothing yet.
It's workshop.
Yeah, workshop. And by that I mean we need a table and a Cricut machine and a press. Whatever.
Right.
Whatever. But it'll be nice,
Rock out some 217 gear.
A desk and
computer.
Yeah, and a place to do podcasts from, and
right.
It's great, and I told her that too. I was like, hey, I'm going to have the business there, but it's just basically for tax purposes, and once we do get funding, and 217 will be responsible for that square footage of the apartment. So I mean that'll kind of help us too, and it'll help 217 recovery because it'll actually have a place for us. But the people aren't going to be coming and going. Because she was kind of worried about that. Like, oh, no, you can't have your business in there. I'm like, no, it's not like that. We're not selling stuff out of, the shop. Nobody's coming in there to buy anything, But, just to have a spot for it and not, I don't know. I mean, it is beautiful just to be able to grab your laptop and go interview some people. And I'm still going to do that, obviously. But,
right, yeah.
I can do phone interviews. And I want to have Scott on from the UFAM rally because that got moved to September 24th, and I'm so excited about that. I want to talk to him so bad, and I want to talk to him. I was thinking about it today, like, where does he want this to go? Like, this is the 4th year, I believe, and and
see, I've never been
21-20, where does he want this to, where does he want it? Does he, I don't know. It's so crazy to even think that far in the future, because if you'd have took it back 100 years ago, those guys writing the AA book, I mean, what would they have said? What? That's crazy.
Yeah. And,
to have such a rally in Lansing on the doorstep at the Capitol, we have people pack that lawn, man, and just to show, hey, look, man, we're here and we're in the community. We're doing good things. And I think that's just such a huge thing. And you had mentioned earlier, it feels good telling that story of, hey, this is who I am today. But it's still a little hard sometimes. And you still, at least I feel a little reluctant until I start getting it out. And then I just like, like I was telling the lady about, I went and did this, and I went to a sober living house, and I'm in recovery, and I've got almost 16 months sober, and I would do it all again in a heartbeat, and I'm proud of who I am today. And she's like, you should be,
Yeah.
But at first I still feel that, I don't know if they're gonna,
right.
and then you just let it fly, man.
Yep.
And each time you do that, you feel a little bit more comfortable.
It is.
You start realizing that you don't have to go hide in corners anymore, and you're not a bad person. Mm-hmm. You're a great person, especially if you're doing what you need to do.
That's what they say, is that we're not bad people trying to get, better. We're sick people trying to get well. And, like, we're healthy today.
I just had Satan try to keep a brother down because he knew that Jesus loves me so much. Jesus is such a fan of mine. He really is.
Not today, Satan.
Yeah, he's like, you can try to mess with him, but he ain't gonna be yours.
Jeez.
Damn devil. No, but for real though, God has been good for me, and Jesus is a big fan. So I have that in my back pocket, and you do too if you think about it.
Absolutely.
But well, I'm gonna get those Kelly Fuss tapes, I guess you would call them. I don't know.
If people are still listening.
Oh no, they are. Oh, you don't think they are?
I don't know. I was a little nervous if you were going to talk about recovery ever when you started this one.
Oh, should we talk about some recovery now?
Oh, ha ha.
Well, April Fools, everybody. No, wait till you hear them for real.
Okay.
I'm gonna send a demo. It's the sad thing is they probably hire him here in Traverse City. They're like, oh, he's great. Let's get him on the radio.
We will see.
That one station would. Ugh. Golly, that's bad. Oh, you did radio. Well, that's what we want to hear. Well, we let the listeners make the show. Yeah. Wrap it up, she's telling me. All right. Well, thanks for listening. Have a good April Fool's Day. Don't tell anybody that you're sick or anything because that's just not cool.
Yeah, don't use that one.
No.
At all.
No.
It's not.
If somebody's stressing, don't make them stress more, I guess.
Right.
But
absolutely.
Yeah,
hope everyone's out there is staying healthy and doing well.
Mm-hmm. And if you want to video your April Fools on maybe a coworker, a friend, spouse, I would gladly put it on our website and talk about it. And
that's a great idea.
Yeah. I'll make you famous.
Yeah, as long as no one's hurt.
I'm your Huckleberry.
Yeah.
That's
as long
two
as
different
it's
movies.
safe, respectful.
Well, I mean, geez.
You know what I mean.
Wow, who knows what your definition of respectful is?
PG-13.
Well, who knows what your definition of PG-13 is?
Wow. Just saying.
Just send it.
We're not advocating anything where any damage is done.
There's some funny stuff that you got, man, and you'd like to share it. Feel free to share it with us and let us share it. And, have a good little April Fool's Day.
Yeah, absolutely. Send it to
Corey, Corey, at 217recovery.com. That's my email. You can find us on Facebook, too. Hit us up through there. So you can actually send us a message and chat with us whenever you want. If you go to our website, 217recovery.com, if you're going on your phone, you'll see like a little blue, bloop thing. Just click that and then just say, hey, Corey, what's up? And if I'm paying attention, I will look at it and I will send you back nothing. What you doing? Is this Tradio? Got a parrot from Riley Cooper. This is racial slurs. Well, I gotta get rid of it. Anyway, I'll find that. It'll be on our fun page, 217recovery.com. Have a great rest of your day, rest of your night. I'm not sure when you're listening, but feel free. And please, would you do us a favor? Can we share this with your friends? Let them know about the podcast. We also have Anna's blog, Broken to Beautiful. Her podcast is done whenever. Who knows? And the Project Nation podcast is now done Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So give them a check, too. And they're all online, too, at our website, 217recovery.com. Have a good one. And
everyone have a good night.
Stay safe. Be sober.